Feeling you, MP. These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Please text the word Celtics along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our relations team will respond immediately. Remember, Celtics fans will be doing a giveaway at our next Sunday. The first 15,000 fans will receive their very own lucky LeBron t-shirt. You don't want to miss this. Celtics fans, if you're interested in attending future home games, we've got you covered. Come by one of our tickets for more information.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Celtics. For Golden State, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Celtics, Warriors. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Hauser in at the 3. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics. Last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making? Is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
How about another hand for the Celtics Entertainment?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Curry kicks to Hield. Launches a three, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Mr. Clutch. It's a tie ball game.
And not just a score. Hill is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Back to Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. A three ball. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Porzingis. And just miss after miss right now. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher, and once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry outside. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Fires for 3. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. There's Mr. Clutch. White covering. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And on the floor is your draw. It's time for T-shirts.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Green comes in for Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the first. And here is Tatum. Walker finds Tatum. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Walker. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Picked by Horford. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Knocks it loose. Tatum deciding where to go with it. From the top of the key, he buries it. Tatum's got 6 points.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's Walker, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston Five. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. You think about starting fives, the 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, this Celtics group has a chance to compete.
Great job by Tatum in close.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for Horford. Oh, good on the triple. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Cornette. And here is Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. how does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. The three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can.
So it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today. He's checked in for the Celtics. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Mr. Clutch in for Curry. Warriors leading by 9. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Mr. Clutch out there with Hield, and it's Kuminga in at the 3. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-7 run. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, He's not going to make many mistakes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. Green kicks to Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. As Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hauser. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Hauser misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ring shot on the way. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Tatum, that's good.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Hands it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
There's a good screen. Holiday, the pass to Hauser. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Green, the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Mr. Clutch. Golden State needs to get off a shot. High post try. That one wide left. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Shoots over Podziemski. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
From deep. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum using his size inside. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield. Here's Mr. Clutch. 28 points for him. Launches it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight with 1 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's Walker, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. There's the screen. The tray. The 3 from Tatum.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
There's Mr. Clutch. Misses the wing chair. Boston trailing. On the wing, Walker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 3 assists in the game.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Tipped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Thinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
There's the pick. Here's Mr. Clutch. They get the rebound. Looney kicks to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
Here's Pritchard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Walker the pass to Pritchard. Outside, Horford. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. Golden State moving it around. Moody's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Then for the Warriors, Anderson, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Payton comes in for Moody, and Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Boston.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the 3-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Holiday, the pass to Cornette. Now Tatum. To the middle. And Cornette gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. This one for three. No good there. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Pritchard. No good that time. Good D by Anderson. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Tatum with it. Horford with the screen on Payton. And here's Tatum for three. The revenge three from Tatum.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Anderson. And it's Buddy Hield in for Gary Payton. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Holiday. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum passes to Hauser. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Screen by Wiggins. To the paint. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Jumps up. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Curry outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Hauser the pass to Tatum. To take the lead. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And it's good for 2. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Well, you see the trust they have with Porzingis. Timely basket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. .136 left in the fourth. Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. And the Warriors miss again.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Pass to White. Here's Hauser. Tatum down low. Covered by Wiggins. Tatum passes to Hauser. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded by Tatum. Can they get it? And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 39. Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Tatum down low. He's against Wiggins. Tatum's shot is off. Kuminga, screen on Howard. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebounded by Tatum.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
Here's Tatum, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Healed the pass to Mr. Clutch. No good from 3-point territory. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Win some, you lose some.